Yankee, the economics of innocent fraud.
John Kenneth Galbraith wrote this book in 2004 when he was 94 years old, which in itself is quite remarkable.
So there's hope for you yet, Yankee.
But of course, Galbraith is very famous. Anyone in business, anyone who's ever looked at economics, would know him from some of his really well-known books. The Affluent Society, written years and years ago, The New Industrial State, The Great Crash of 1929. All these are books that explain why we got into the messes we've got into, and warning again and again, don't fall into the same trap, which of course we did.
So, tell me about the relevance, is this about the Black Swan? Is this about what's the other title of the book? Predictable behaviour, something?
Right, or irrational, predictable, predictable irrationality,
Whatever.
Something like that.
Relevance.
No, I actually think that what we have here is a pure and simple prophet, but a prophet who looked at where we're at and he said, this will happen if we continue. Which is not a black swan at all. He's saying, I'm warning you, we're using instruments we don't understand, and where have we heard that phrase recently? And he was writing this like he was a famous man. He was saying these things and everyone should have been listening, and we weren't. He says, we are relying on debt, we're playing with things we don't understand. And I'm sorry, he was absolutely right. And if we'd listened to him at the age of 94 when he was writing this, look, he called it innocent fraud. Fraud is a very strong word. And I think the business world was very backward in not listening to him. I think we're paying the price. He showed us a roadmap which said, you can't run the world economy the way you're doing it. He wasn't some Joe Schmo. He was Galbraith. We didn't listen.
Okay, but you're taking a macro perspective. Explain to an SME what this book could have meant to them.
Don't get involved in things you don't understand fully. Don't invest in instruments that are quick fix. And in fact, don't do anything quick fix. Learn your history. Look back and see what mistakes people have made. And at the very least, avoid those mistakes. There's plenty of mistakes that we can all make, but I think his message is, look back at what we've done, learn from those mistakes, and don't fall into the euphoria that new things sometimes bring with them.